It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is M.A.T.E and today we are continuing with Robert's Rebellion and Robert Baratheon's rule over the Iron Throne. You'll see in the last episode we were issued this ultimatum by Tywin Lannister, who said he won't end his war and his cause is just. And I think we are at the point where we are going to punish Tywin for his insolence and give him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. So we are going to brandish him a traitor and oh, hold on. So what is he actually fighting against? Hertfordshire. So it's him and Randall Tully. No, we're going to attack him. I said I would, so that's what we're going to do. The Iron Islands are privilege. A royal style would greatly improve relations, but decrease your ranking with the realm. I don't know what that does, but I'm not going to do it anyway. You won't listen to me. You will listen to me. What's the High Septon up to? Stop that, come on. Come on, High Septon. Right, and we need to appoint some new rulers for the moment. Well, Stannis can stay... oh. Alright, Stannis can be my hand. Master of Laws can be John, who can just perform statecraft, and we'll get some troops being trained. And we need another commander. We need a couple of commanders, it looks like. So Richard, and let's go for Sir Gilbert. Not a Valyrian. Robert would not be keen on the Valyrian, so we will... So I'm gonna lose that, but I have a daughter. I need a son, and that is my current ambition. She's 24 and I'm 26, so still quite young. I've got some troops down here because we were dealing with Magister Talandor. So let's bring them around. In fact, let's dispose of you guys and get you guys in the mountains for some bonuses. Hopefully that war will be dealt with fairly quickly, because the more pressing war is obviously Tywin. Did it actually? I don't think it has triggered, has it? A destitute noble from Lys has defected and has arrived in King's Landing, seeking refuge. Baisan Mar. I don't think we need him. A warden title stands empty. Warden of the North. Well, of course it needs to go to Benjen, the Stark heir, so we'll of course give that to Benjen. And we could make him a small council advisor as well. He's not come out particularly talented. News from the Eyrie that trial by combat. Okay, that's fine. Who's winning then? Tywin is winning, but I can't declare war on him, which is surprising. Huh. Anyway, let's deal with the lease issue. Let's get Robert involved, let's get Richard involved, and Gilbert. So I can command an end to Roos's war. Let's have a look who he's fighting. Not that fussed about his one. Hoster is fighting for the Euro War over Darry. And that's it, really. And Tyrant has won and gained Hertfordshire. Well, that's nothing too drastic. You want me to ask Hoster to stand down? I don't really care, to be honest. I could just transfer the vassalage to you. You are Derry. Let's have a look. Or Darry, isn't it? You're not Darry? Alright, let's try Damon. Why can't I transfer you? I'm not sure, but I don't really care. I'd rather stay on good terms with Hoster, to be honest. Okay, good. Dawn is about to attack them as well, and we'll help support them. Now for me to educate my ward, Doria. Not going to spend any money on her because she doesn't have any parents. I'm not really sure where she came from. Ah, good. So the war against Lys has ended. So we can send our troops back. In fact, you guys can get disbanded. Good. Now, could we have a son? Let's come out of combat and let's try and have a son, because we really need one. I'm just going to disband you guys, and can we disband you? Hopefully, yes we can. Good. Another trial by combat. Now we should probably put some people back in their positions. Stannis won't be best pleased, but quite frankly, I'm not that fussed. Master of Whisperers will go back to Doran, who will scheme for me. That's fine. And you will oversee the realm, young Tywin. How old are you? 47. Okay, you're older than me. In the meantime, Stannis, you want to gain a title. I haven't really got one to give you. So have a little bit of money, just so you're not annoyed. You have had a son, which is great. Good bit of troops, that's good. Let's marry you off. Lord Renly is very rude to people at my court. Ooh, that's not good. Patient, however, would be a great trait to get. Looks like nothing rolled there. Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, okay, lots of people plotting. Let's just chill out on the plot, guys. I actually don't know what you're doing. Why can I imprison you? Is it because you're of a different faith? Possibly. I'll retract vassalage from you. This will be a feudal contract and will upset my other vassals. What have you got in terms of... You've only got a ship. Right. I think... I see, I really want to expand east, but we need to have a son to secure the realm. My wife Catelyn's been letting herself go. That's fine, but I need you to have a kid with me. Like as soon as possible, please. Are we lovers? No. Have I got anything to boost fertility? No. What crown am I wearing? The Storm Crown. What's the Falcon Crown? So nothing is going to improve my fertility at all, unfortunately. One of the wealthy merchants of King's Landing was very upset, and I had to promise him I would look into the matter. Oh dear. Meister Pycelle is up to his old tricks. We could imprison Pycelle. So I either lose gold and opinion from Pycelle, or I gain opinion from Pycelle and get the same level of revolt risk. Might as well gain with Pycelle, quite frankly. Another commander can be appointed. Randall Tarley, yes please. Warden of the West should go to Tywin, of course, which she's pleased with. Renly's becoming a skilled fighter, that's good. What can we do? Let's have a look. Let's go on a tour. Progress of your own realm so that you may learn and become a better man. Okay, let's do that. Where do I wish to go on my tour? Let's go to the Free Cities. Decent length. And off we go to explore. So, Perkin has been designated my regent. Surely it should have been Tywin, no? But apparently not. Do we have a King's Justice? We don't. You look like a formidable King's Justice, Courtney. There you go. Your ward offers his services as a squire. Yeah, definitely. How many more small council members can I have? I've got all the small council members I can have. Okay. So at least the realm is enjoying a period of peace right now. Despite lots of plotting. God, 1% chance to get him. Right, is there anyone plotting to kill me? No. Want to kill Stannis? Yeah, let's not do that. Doesn't look to be many plots against me actually, which is quite nice. Replace Lord Paramount John. No thank you, John's really cool. Renly has gained 2 intrigue and gains humble. We might have to marry him to the Vale. Or the Reach, actually, that would be good. Ooh, she's a genius. But she is ugly. So whilst I'm away on this, does that mean I'm not getting any chance of having a kid? Probably not. Stannis asked me for a fief of his own. Crap. Alright. I'll arrange it. We need to get... I don't want to give him a fief of his own. Right. Let's get a claim on Old Stone. Oh, why? How do I reclaim you? There was a much easier way to do these. You could just... Ruins of Summerhall. I mean, I have a de jure claim. So why can't I come in and do it? Right, well, we'll promise to arrange it. If we have to give him Storm's End, then we'll have to give him Storm's End. It's a nuisance, but I guess as king we're going to have to do that. So far everyone's pretty loyal, so quite happy with that. After many days at sea, I finally arrived at Volantis, very excited. The local nobles are having a feast and then have invited me to join them. Let's do some diplomacy. And that was a failure, great. Old Volantis, the captain calls out Volantis in sight. You marvel at the sheer size of the Valentine harbour. You see the merchant house, and though you want to rest, you have an invitation from Triarch Malaki Malega, or Maga. Excellent. Let's have a look. What other event could we do? We can construct a flagship for 40 gold. I think we might do that. I think we'll need more gold than that, though. Let's go on towards Tyrosh, see if we can start improving this diplomacy. Good, good. Well done. It's time for me to choose how I want to educate my daughter. Well, she is going to be good with numbers. Let's spend highly for her. Actually, no. Let's not go into debt. Let's be sensible about this. John Arryn has had Lady Anya arrested, but failed to apprehend her. I'm not sure he did. I have now arrived at Tyrosh. Ooh, what have you got? Glass candle as well. Let's have a chat with you. As I wandered through the streets, I overheard some local traders. Let's see if we can get a good deal. And we don't. It seems Robert is not a good traveller. Tyrosh! My captain manages to get my ship to the walls of Tyrosh. Friendly, you hear someone yell from the Bleeding Tower. You head into the city and pass a myriad of temples to one god or another. Finding the familiar insignia of the smith, you enter and say a prayer of thanks, before continuing toward the council house for my meeting with the Archon. Excellent. On to the next journey. So I guess this just gives you options to have various things. Who's got a Valyrian steel sword at the moment? So we've got Nightfall. Longclaw is back with Jorah Mormont. Kago is wielding a Valyrian steel Arag. Interesting. No one's got Valyrian armour. Bunch of daggers around the place. Upon the death of an owner, Valyrian steel blade, the order of precedence for inheritance is the current heir. Right, that will make sense. Some dangerous factions. Who is plotting against us? He wants me to lower crown authority. I don't even have the option to. Probably because I'm away. So we are now arriving at Mia, I think. Tie when you can. When guests arrive, my brother Renly is the first to greet them. Gregarious? Yes. Good boy, good boy, good boy. My captain sails into Mer and docks the ship. As you enter, you hear one of the marine, or mermen, singing. Let's have a look. Fascinating. Whilst being hosted and feasted in Mer, I've come to build a solid rapport with one particular woman. Excellent. Let's have friendship. Relations. I've got 3 friends. I've got Desara, John, and Alisanne Oakskin. It's time for me to leave to Pentos now. I think Pentos is my last stop. So if we go to... Whoa, what happened to Rickard? Burn at the stake. Yikes. Brandon. Eddard was killed. What about Eddard's kids? I only had Rob, and Rob died. That's sad. What's going on with Tywin's kids? He's still got Tyrion, and Tyrion is not married. Interesting. He's only 18. Jaime is no longer a member of the Kingsguard because we got rid of him. So he is heir to the Westerlands. I've now arrived into Pentos. Let's ask politely. The ship sails into Pentos, bathed in the wall's shadow. Magister Tero the Black. Doesn't seem that great a leader, to be honest. While in Pentos, I met a lovely woman called Betharios. We got along very well over a night of drinking. I don't want to fall in love with her. And we got stressed. And Tywin is not following my rule. Oh, we've got to go to Braavos now as well. Come on, Tywin. For goodness sake. I can imprison him, but I only have 1%. After many days at sea, I finally explored Braavos. I can fire him for 15. Let's make you master. There's no point giving him that. As I approach the Titan, standing astride the entrance of the harbour, it lets out a roaring blast that startles me. The captain chuckled before steering the ship into the Canal of Heroes. And there's another person I can fall in love with, which we're not going to do. Thank you, Sea Lord Ferrego. God, one more. Norvos. Hopefully last one. Because then I want to build a flagship. What faction is he in? No, it's fine. That's alright. That's fine. I'm intrigued as to why I can't... Unless it's a... Is it an intrigue thing? No. Huh, it's weird. Don't kill the High Septon. Yes, Warden of the South, Randall Tarley, my dear old friend. I am now in Norvos. High Priest Tero. Fascinating. Let's try and impress the nobles. Hooray! We got some diplomacy. So we got back what we lost, really. And now we get to go home. That's still a regent rules in my name. Who is the regent? We need to change the regent. I think we should give it to Tarley. Tarley or maybe John, because John's been a faithful friend. Probably John as he's older. But I really need to have a son. She needs educating. Who is good with money? Gullion's pretty decent. Stannis is also pretty decent, but let's give it to him. What an amazing journey. Ooh, we get 250 prestige. That's worth doing. Damn. Right. No longer will you be my regent. Sorry, but... You shouldn't. 10 from losing the title and 20 from making him upset. Oh, that's going to make him really upset. I don't really care, he's a bit of a no one. Sorry. And let's give it to... Can I give it to... Oh, I can't even give it to John, no. Right, let's give it to... I need to think about this carefully. What about my wife? Can I give it to my wife? Oh god, what's her name? Cat. Can't give it to my wife. Okay. Did I just take it from you? Simon, it's gonna be you, I think. There you go. Why are we in a state of war suddenly? Oh wow, he actually declared war on me for it. Wow. Amazing. Ooh, Doran and Tywin have not answered my call. That's disappointing. This should do it. And yeah, I don't want to come into the war. I would like to have a daughter, if possible. Right, Casper, can you trade out for Bonifer, please? And we are just going to cross the river. And then besiege Hayford straight away. Oh wow, he's actually got... Oh, great. This has turned into a bigger war than I had thought. Right, well let's end the episode here. In the next episode we will have to deal with this new revolt that seems to have happened. Doran I'm surprised at because I helped him out. Tywin not surprised at all. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus us of the Seven Kingdoms against Tywin and Doran really. So, all things considered, we should be able to beat them. In the meantime though, if you are enjoying the series, please do drop it a like, as it really does help, and comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.